Hi guys, as promised I am back here with another video on another book, but this time this book is not one of the 5 books that I mentioned initially. This is one of those books which I came across by chance, absolutely by chance. It's a law of attraction book and I read it within 2 days. So yesterday and the day before yesterday, and it is such an amazing book that I wanted to share its review. So this book is by a very famous law of attraction coach, Gabrielle Beristain. You might have heard about her. She's known as Gabby generally, and I think she's into this law of attraction entrepreneurship kind of model since I think last 15 years. And her book's name is The Universe Has Your Back, Transform Fear to Faith. I will just take like 2-3 minutes to discuss about it. In just rest, you can read this book. This book actually talks, though I have learned about law of attraction in various books. I have actually done classes also for law of attraction. And though everyone has taught me a lot of good things, and everyone has always taught me or the entire class that universe has your back, let universe do the best for you, you should surrender, and basic law of attraction funda. But after reading this book, I realized one thing which no one has till date put so much into words, which is to eliminate fear. So the entire process of surrendering yourself to the universe basically is letting go of your fear, which won't be very easy. Trust me, I have been practicing it, but ever since I read this book, I think it has become. I'm able to understand, and I'm able to actually implement this in my life, and I am already feeling so much better. Actually, feeling so much better just after reading this 200 pages book. So I read it on Kindle, but you can order a hard copy as well. This book is not very expensive. It is around would be around $7-8. I bought it in INR, of course. So coming back to the point, the simple funda, the simple fact which she's talking about is replace fear with love. Yeah, and that is it. And that is what the book is based on. And it has 11 chapters, and there are so many processes and so many things that those are written so beautifully that a person would instantly have belief. And she has actually spoken about those small things which we probably know somewhere down inside us, that this is what is bothering us, but we never actually give it a thought. So that's what she talks about. And this is an amazing book. You should definitely read this book. For an example, it also talks about that 70, 80, 90% is you. So basically, whatever is going inside you is reflected outside. And she has shared a very good example of how many times she has reflected back on herself, that is she doing it right, wrong, why is she getting into egoistic behavior and all those things, and she has rectified. And then when I was going through these examples, I realized, oh my god, I do it on daily basis. I don't even bother to probably know a person. I'm not misbehaving, but I'm also not being friendly if I don't know them personally. So this is actually something which will make you realize that these small things which we are doing on a daily basis is sending those vibration to the universe, which are actually coming back to us. Basically, this book talks about that whatever we are putting in the universe is being reflected back to us, which we all know up to some extent. But this book makes it so easy to understand, and more than easy, it actually makes you feel a certain level of compassion and trust that you can put in the universe. And it also in a way make you feel very confident that actually you can let it be, you can just flow with the universe. the only thing that you need to do is replace your fear with love. Yeah, that's very important thing. I've been trying to mindfully practice it since the day I read this book. It's not easy. Fear, anxiety, I feel is very much part of our nature, and more so has become after COVID in last 2 years. So rewiring of that mind is very important. This book has almost 11 chapters, which every chapter has a series of, basically has a process which is towards the end, and it's beautifully written. You should definitely read it, and it's not only for reading. This is a book which you can refer time and again, make notes from, and actually implement in your life. Yes, and there's a place where in one of the chapter the author says that you are worrying every day, so might as well just not worry for 24 hours, leave everything to the universe and see what happens. And eventually you might start liking it so much, uh, and you might become so comfortable with it that you might start repeating it every day, and then see what happens with your life. So this is one of the examples. This book is full of such beautiful motivational, I won't say quotes or saying, these are very practical things which needs to be implemented in one's life to reach to their highest potential, and not only to reach to their highest potential but also to be happy and be joyous, and just to be with the flow. So I would say this book is 10 on 10, and you should definitely read this.